Hi, we're back again, and we have a lovely guest. I believe we've had her on here before, so you're going to recognize her. Her name is Ashlyn Drewek, and she is an author, and I mean a great author. I love the way Michael says it. But he's always saying romance novels. So tell me what's happening now with your writing.
Just taking it one book at a time. I have 2 that are published and another one coming out in November, which is the other perspective of the second book that I published. So the first one is from the female point of view, and then now this new one will be from the male point of view. So you get a little bit more insight that you didn't get in the first book.
Hey, that's a very interesting idea. Very creative.
Yeah, I didn't, when I was writing it, I couldn't flip back and forth between the 2 characters as I was writing it because it didn't have the same impact. So that's why I decided they needed their own separate books. They were just too complicated to put together in one book.
That's wonderful. I can't get over that. That's really so creative. I love the thing about writing that you just all of a sudden an idea comes into your head. I mean, it's nothing you do even. It's like it's given to you. And
yes.
Yes. And then you have to do all the work.
Yes. That's the hard part.
Yeah, that's the hard part. So which is the newest? The male view?
Yes. So the male view, the one that's out now is called The Mystery of Leander Wells, and that's from Lorelei's perspective. And then the one coming out in November is The Rationale of Leander Wells, and that's Leander's perspective.
I can't get over that. It's going to be so great. So what is the story about?
It is about, so Lorelei is a criminal psychiatrist who has to do mental evaluation on Leander because he has been arrested for murder, and he is about to go to trial.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, doing his mental health evaluation, and they commence on a relationship that they shouldn't. So, and then throughout her book, you're questioning, did he do it, did he not do it? And then in his book, you know for certain what he did and didn't do.
Oh,
so,
okay. Well, I hope he's a good guy after all, but you never know. We'll find out.
He has his moments, but...
Well, that's great. That's so. If that's coming out in November, are you started on anything new after that?
Yes. So I can't leave Leander alone. I don't know. There's something about him. So now I'm going back 2 years kind of before these 2 books started, and I'm telling his story from a different character's point of view. So one of his lawyers.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, it won't be the same story, but it's kind of leading up to how did he go from point A to point B? How did he come up with this plan? And so you get to learn more about that, and the kind of the backstory leading up to the first 2 books. So it's like a prequel, but it's told from a third point of view.
Third point
Make it
of
a little
view.
different.
Well, my gosh, you don't have a fourth in there, do you? A fourth point of view?
Yeah, I somehow the Wells family just kind of developed into a saga. So I've got a book for his parents' plan. I've got a book for his grandparents' plan. I've got this whole thing. I just need to sit down and do it, which is the hard part, as you know.
That's wonderful. What a great idea. I'm just so proud of you because that's a lot of work to put the whole family in there into a book. So, and what about her? Does she get her family in there too, or what?
Not really. Her dad isn't in the picture, and her mom is, but they have kind of a strained relationship, and they go through that in the first book. So, her mom's there, but not there, and certainly not as dramatic as Leander's family. Leander's family is crazy, crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's got to be so much fun. That's got to be so much fun. Because
it is.
Because to get the parents into it, hardly anybody ever does that. They just get neglected. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you write in your own home?
I do. I work full time, not anything in writing or publishing, and so I write when I'm not at work, or I have. This isn't a sponsorship, but I have Apple products everywhere. I have, an iPad, an iPhone, a Mac computer. So if I start on my phone typing notes, then I can transfer it to the computer and, move chapter real quick while I'm, waiting at the grocery store or something So I like that compatibility. So I'm always writing something, or I'm plotting in my head.
That's really something, to start a book on your phone.
I did. I wrote 30,000 words on my iPhone of my vampire romance book.
Oh
I just sit with my thumbs. I just sat there and typed 40,000 words.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do such a thing.
You can.
I call my phone a monster. I'm not crazy about it because I really don't know how to use it. But I think that's wonderful that you can start it like that, and when you're shopping. Oh, that comes
Pretty
to my
much.
head.
Yeah, if I don't write an idea down, then I lose it. I'm like, oh, I'll remember that, and by the time I get home, my daughter's running around, my husband's there, and I forget. So if I don't write it down,
I
it's
do
gone.
too. That's the natural thing, because it's just fresh in your mind, and you got so much else that you're trying to think of at the same time,
Yes.
But I think that's great that you can start with your phone. So I'm just really glad that you came in again, and I hope that you come in again and again, because your writing is so interesting, and people want to hear about it, and I want to get to know you, which they're getting to know you now. They can see how pretty you are and everything else.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you again, and do come back.
I will. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, honey. We'll be right back.